Last season on the women's team was a very good learning curve. We had 5 to 6 girls constantly in and out of the lineup. Traveled with them everywhere and got a ton of duels, a ton of tournaments. Had some really good exposure for them. Beat her Sinus at home, which was a great experience for our girls, and then went to the regional tournament and had a national qualifier there. And all 3 girls that we brought to the regional tournament placed. They improved upon their performance from not just the entire year, but last season as well. One going to the national tournament in Bridget Schultz, where she was a blood rounder at 130 pounds. So she was in that round of 12, nearly an All-American. So last season was great just because it was eye-opening for myself, for the women's program, and where we could really climb with this team. Yeah, 11 new wrestlers in the program, 11 freshmen. So they came in and they hit a lot of the expectations. They were high energy. They were getting to know each other really quickly and becoming a women's wrestling family. And the exciting thing about that is they're growing something together. So their preseason was very consistent. Had them in either the wrestling room or the weight room or out on the track early, and it was a fun experience with them because not only were they getting tougher, but they were also enjoying that process together and getting some consistency. So for our women's team, they were great because we had girls that had never wrestled freestyle before to girls that were Fargo blood rounders or Fargo All-Americans. So it was really fun to, 1, get to know a lot of their wrestling, and 2, help them grow on what they already know. Expectations for us are extremely high. We brought in some very talented freshmen, and we have a lot of growth within the freshmen that haven't even been wrestling for a long time. We want to be a top 20 team in the country. We want to be one of the best Division III wrestling teams in the country for women. And I believe that with the roster that we have and the roster we're going to continue to build, we can do that. We have expectations of getting 4 to 5 girls to the national tournament. We have expectations of being the best team in the MAC conference, and then being obviously one of the best Division III teams around here. So our goals are to win, I think 10 duels. Our goals are to place top 5 in the region, as well as send 5 girls to the national tournament and work to be All-Americans. Our goals are very, very high, but our girls are very excited about them and eager to push for that performance. Yeah, obviously we want every girl to improve in the sport and enjoy the sport and just continue to grow themselves. Last year we were very excited for Bridget. She's in her final year, so we want her to really punch that ticket to be an All-American. Really excited for the 2 girls that were with us last year as well, other than Bridget, Lily and CJ, to take their next step. They were both regional placers. And then we have some very talented freshmen that came in. And we're excited to have them show their stripes and see what they can do at the collegiate level. I really believe that we have some girls that can come out and be freshman All-Americans, and they have high expectations for themselves. Yep, Princeton Open is a great tournament. The one thing we loved about going to it last year was the production. They were wrestling side by side with the men's. And I think the exciting thing is you have a team like Iowa coming in. You have D1's Presbyterian, D2 Sacred Heart, King's College is coming in. So there's a lot of very talented teams that are going to be there. It's an exciting tournament for our girls to start right off with. I can think of no better place to be, and so it's a great opportunity for our girls just to go out and compete and try to score points and see what they're made of. But we have a fast and furious schedule for them. We'll be at Princeton on the first Sunday, and then we go right into a duel for Frostburg State, and then another tournament the following Sunday. So we get them a ton of matches right away.